Volt is irreplaceable in many ways. Some players think that he became obsolete when Ghosts arrived in the game. Seriously lads, those talks are all for the memes. Ghosts may overtake Volt in terms of speed, but there's no way in hell he replaces the god of electricity. Volt is not all about speed. He can run fast, but that's not his forte. He's an electric type frame that uses electricity to be efficient and effective in a mission. Just take for example Sanctuary Onslaught. Volt is one of the best nuker in Sanctuary Onslaught. His discharge ability allows him to clear room in one single cast. Modded with range, efficiency and some power strength, and you will be clearing room in an instance. But if there's one ability that makes Volt outshine other frames, it's his electric shield. Honestly, I can say that this is one of the most powerful abilities in the game. An indestructible shield that blocks all incoming projectiles from going through. Plus, it's very effective and efficient to use, since you can place it anywhere you like, given the fact that you have a good amount of efficiency and duration on your build. Not to mention that it boosts your damage by giving additional electric damage and critical damage multiplier to every weapon projectile that passes on your shield. In fact, a Volt can easily run a very long endurance mission just by camping in one spot. But long survival runs are merely a playground for Volt. His usefulness becomes incomparable to other frames when it comes to idle hunting. Volt's electric walls are very effective in the hunt, since not only does it provide damage to your weapons, but it also amplifies the void damage of your operator amp. Long story short, if you want to take down the shields of the idle fast, then it is a must to have a Volt in your team. An idle hunting team may need Volt for the hunt, but Volt doesn't need to be with a team and take down those big giants in the plains. In fact, he got better when it comes to idle hunting after the recent augment tweaks. His Shock Trooper augment received a quality of life improvement, enabling its user to gain the bonus electric damage. Right now, Volt has transcended from being a top-tier idle hunter to being the #1 option when it comes to hunting giants in the plains. Whether it's solo, on with a team, it doesn't matter for as long as he got the right build and equipment for the job. In case you want some guide on how to build Volt for idle hunt, let me show you what I'm using right now. But like every builds I show on this channel, refer to it as a guide and do not follow it blindly. Its purpose is to show you how to create your own idle hunter Volt build. So the focus of this build is for Shock Trooper to be effective in the fight, while maintaining enough efficiency and duration for both shock and electric shield. Since Shock Trooper is directly affected by power strength, I added both blind rage and transient fortitude to get the maximum amount of buff. But this mod takes away a lot of efficiency. I tried just adding max fleeting expertise, and then primed flow, but having a lot of energy doesn't help in the fight, as it's easily restored by those energy pads. Efficiency should be a priority to help you cast both shock and electric shield anytime you want. Vitality is just a personal preference, and you can replace it with any mods that you deem useful for your playstyle. Narrow-minded and primed continuity for maximum duration. And lastly, enemy radar and vigilante pursuit for vom-valist detection. I don't need corrosive projection on my build, since I'm using the Sapo with the shattering impact. 6 charged shot will strip about 90+% of Idle's armor, enabling you to do more damage with your radiation weapons. And lastly, I did add vigilante pursuit on my Excellus mod slot so I can get that 25% critical chance enhancement from this mod set. I don't have a Riven on my Rubico Prime, so I need as much damage boost to take down the limbs in 2 shots average. The electric damage coming from Shock Trooper does help too, further increasing my damage output. Plus, I always shoot through my shields. Any frame can be replaced in idle hunt, but none can replace Volt when it comes to efficiency in taking down the shields and the idolens itself. Ghost may have taken the spot for the fastest frame in the game, but this doesn't mean that it made Volt obsolete. Volt is more than speed. He can nuke, he can survive, and most of all, he can hunt down giants. So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my next one, as I'll be giving you all the nitty-gritty details about the new frame, Grendel. I was lucky enough to test Grendel during his dev build and I got some interesting things to tell you about this amazing frame. Don't forget to like this video, and subscribe if you want to see more Warframe content from us. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.